everyone? Today we're going to do a fun video. This video is going to be my list of the top 10 overrated guitar solos of all time. Very important you understand that I'm talking about guitar solos, not guitar songs or riffs, just the solos within the songs. And sometimes I single out players because I just have to, people that I think are, way overrated in general. But that's going to be another video. I'm going to do another video about overrated guitarists. But today, overrated guitar solos, let's go. All right, chiming in at number 10. I gotta go with CC DeVille from Poison. I'm sorry, I'm a huge Poison fan. I think Bret Michaels has written some pretty awesome songs. I don't know if CC was involved in that. I just think he's not a good guitar player. And I can pick almost any solo that I think, I just feel like I've seen so many people online that they're just better. Even in the Poison era, he just wasn't that good. So check this out. And it's not me alone who feels this way. The video that I found is literally called the worst guitar solo of all time. So check this out. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but he actually missed every one of those harmonics. Look at this. Nope, nope, nope. All three of those were missed. All right, first of all, let me pick up my guitar. Let me tell you what I think that sounds like to me. It sounds like, I swear to God, he's like not playing anything. He's literally not playing anything. He's just like slamming his hands on the fretboard and whatever. I mean, if you guys can actually hear patterns or notes or a melody or something that would signify a fucking solo, then great, but I can't. Okay, I think that says enough about CC DeVille. Moving on. Number 9, Led Zeppelin Heartbreaker. Why I put this on this list is because it kills me to know that this is one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. Absolutely, this riff. That is one of my favorite riffs of all time. It's just amazing. And then he throws in and then when you listen to the recording, it starts with this like kind of cool riff that goes, and then he goes to this like, which is cool, right? It's a cool riff. And then the rest of it, he just loses me with this like, I'm sorry, that just sounds like a bunch of notes he's trying to play through a scale as quickly as he can. It's kind of sloppy. I think it's beneath Led Zeppelin and Jimmy Page. He's way too good of a guitarist to be doing that shit. So that's just my 2 cents, which is why I put this on the list. Because if you research this, I've found so many people that put this as like one of the greatest solos of all time. It's like, come on, dude. there's so many more that Jimmy Page did that were sick. Number 8, Black Sabbath, Paranoid. How you could put such a terrible solo in such an awesome song with one of the best riffs. I love this riff. This riff, even the way this song starts. Come on, that is a sick riff. That riff is amazing, right? That riff's incredible. Then, he does this. Just not it. Just not it. I put it on this list because it's such an awesome song, and I just feel like the lead doesn't even belong. That solo just doesn't even belong in that song. Number 7, now we're up to Carlos Santana, Black Magic Woman. I'm sorry. I know the guy can play. I know at times I've heard him have some feel. And I just don't know why everyone goes crazy about every solo the guy does. I'm just not sure. I feel that if other guitarists played his stuff, if another guitarist, let's say like a not so known guitarist, came on stage and started doing some of his solos, it sounds good. It's a nice riff. It's just nothing. I just think there are so many other guitarists that are so much better, so many more solos that are noteworthy of being on these lists that everyone makes, and I'm just not sure why he's there. That's my 2 cents about Carlos Santana. I've just never been a fan. Number 6, Tom Morello. I'm sorry. I love guitarists. Van Halen's one of my favorite guitarists of all time because he was so innovative and he changed rock guitar forever, trying to create unique ways and sounds and techniques and, doing all these things that made him Van Halen, right? And Tom Morello, I feel like, tried to do that. The problem is he's just not good at it, and he just makes noise, and it's just noise. It doesn't sound like guitar playing to me. It sounds like, he's just trying to make noise. Other than maybe he's doing some inappropriate things to that guitar and or the amp, I don't know what's happening here, but it doesn't look like guitar playing to me. It doesn't sound like guitar playing to me. I just don't even know what's happening here. Like what I'm hearing doesn't even match up to what his hands are doing. And he's all into it. And people he's on these lists. He's on these lists of great guitar player, great solos, great this, great that. So that's Tom Morello. That's why he's number 6 on my list. Number 5, Metallica, The Unforgiven. Metallica is one of my favorite bands. They have so many songs that are just incredible, and my take on Metallica is I just never felt like Kirk Hammett belonged in the band. He just doesn't sound like if you single out, do this exercise, go listen to Metallica songs and try to take out the rest of the band and just listen to him. He's playing like blues riffs and blues runs and all this shit that just doesn't belong in a metal song. Like, and this is all I'm gonna say about Kirk Hammett, okay? I mean, this video should explain enough.
Kirk just he just needs to be pushed.
We're concerned because the songs are just screaming for certain types of guitar solos.
When we did the solos and when we do solos now, it's kind of Lars and myself that kind of produced Kirk through the solos, because Kirk just he just needs to be pushed.
I can only think of just a couple guitar solos that are actually played on the spot, The Unforgiven being one of them.
It's like he's got to fucking eat, sleep, and breathe.
And it showed. Like, it was the worst solo I've ever heard him do. On top of the fact that so that's why it's on my list. I just don't understand that solo and that song. He did do some stuff that's awesome. He came up with some pretty cool riffs, if he actually even came up with them. But number 4, Zakk Wylde. I have never been a Zakk Wylde fan. I think he was the weakest of all the guitarists that played with Ozzy Osbourne, and I just don't think he was worthy of that band. I think he's a decent guitar player, don't get me wrong. I think he does some cool stuff. He's pretty fast. You know, he can play through pentatonics like anybody, just as fast as anyone, that is. But that's it. I've never felt any feeling from his solos. His playing, he just covers up with these harmonics and noise and, you know, goes through the same runs over and over. And if, again, he's another guitarist. If you strip him away from the band, if you strip him away from these awesome songs like Stillborn, which is the one I'm going to show you, that song's actually pretty awesome. But again, I don't think he is. I don't think that solo is. I don't think it did anything that was great compared to like these other guys like Randy Rhoads that are, everything the guy did was brilliant. And I that may be unfair to compare him to such a legend, but he's in those conversations when the greatest guitar players and the greatest solos come up. People talk about Zakk Wylde, and I'm not sure why. Stillborn live. And those are all just harmonics. Like, that's all he's doing is hitting harmonics over and over again. That would have been a really cool run had he hit most of those notes. So anyway, that's number 4 for me. Not a big Zakk Wylde fan. Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. I'm not sure why Kurt Cobain belongs in any conversation about good guitar playing. I think he's a good songwriter. I think some of the songs he wrote are pretty awesome. Why he keeps coming up in conversations of great solos, and this is one of them. Smells Like Teen Spirit has a pretty cool riff in it that everyone knows and loves. Most people like that song, but the solo is just the same melody as the, you know, it's the same melody as the lyrics in the song. It's nothing special. I'm sure probably anybody watching this video could play that within 10 seconds. Does not belong on any list of greatest leads, which is why it's overrated. I like almost every part of that song except the solo. Number 2 on my list is Jimi Hendrix. I'm a huge Hendrix fan. The guy is brilliant. I'm not taking anything away from him as an artist. What I'm talking about is the Star Spangled Banner. I've never understood why it gets the attention it gets. The guy literally was like on acid, playing God knows what in the middle of the song. He just starts playing noise and making as many sounds from the guitar as he can, not playing the national anthem. So number 1. Who has the number 1 spot on this list? None other than Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent. Not only is he going to be on my list of overrated guitarists, because I just don't think he's ever done anything good. Even this song, I don't think is, I think it's their biggest hit. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, check it, whatever, but it's the only song I think of when I think of Ted Nugent because I think it's his only hit. And the riff is okay. It's all right, I guess. It's a decent riff, which is probably why I got attention it did back in the day, but he's just not a good guitarist. Here's the solo. He actually did that better than the recording. This live version is actually better than the album. Again, he's just playing the same riff over and over and over again. And on the recording, he does that as well. He does it like 3 times. So congratulations, Ted Nugent. You're number 1 on this list anyway. So that's it. That's all I got for today, guys. That's my list of top 10. That's my top 10 list of overrated guitar solos. Stay tuned. I'm going to do some more fun ones like this. I'm going to do overrated guitar players. I'm going to do underrated guitar solos and guitar players, which is going to be wicked fun. I can't wait to do that because I think there's a ton of them. I think there are so many guitar players out there that, when people hear them, they're like, holy shit, who's this guy? It's because they're just not getting the attention they deserve. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Smash that bell if you haven't already so you're notified when I make new videos. Until next time, keep rocking.